Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's video we're just going to do a quick video with regards to the passing of our beloved Stan Lee, and I just want to share with you some of my collection that ties my collection in with him. Okay, so I'm going to show you that after this short video intro. See you soon. Hello once again everyone, thank you very much for joining me today. Comic Sniper here along with my lovable sidekick, my Flying Iron Man Mark III. Take a bow there, Mark. Um, Anyways, thank you for joining me in today's video, which is a little bit sadder in nature. Of course, as you know, with the earlier this week with the passing of our beloved Stan Lee, the late great Stan the Man, right? So the outpouring of support and of course grievance, sadness, memories, people sharing all kinds of things with him, their experiences, the things they love about him, that kind of stuff. It's just overwhelming. You know, he touched a lot of people's hearts and minds. Of course, we still revere him as our basically our founder, our father of Marvel, and our heroes, our most beloved heroes. Mine personally, of course, Spider-Man being number one, and right behind is this guy here, Wolverine. Those are my two most favorite characters. And of course, he is the father of them, and he had a hand in creating them as well, right? So definitely, it's a sad day indeed. If we thought if anybody was gonna be immortal and live forever, he had a chance at he probably had the best chance at it because he's been around for so long, and and people predicted for a long time now that he would have passed away, but he just kept at it, and he kept going strong. He still had a good mental faculty around, and he was still his physical nature, of course, was degrading, but he kept working. He kept going strong, regardless of how his health was going. So kudos to him for doing that. He always put the fans. He always put us first. So how many people can say that, right, about themselves? So, and how he's basically developed these characters, what he's done in his life to make things so that we can enjoy the characters that he developed and put out there. And he also helped make us mainstream. He took all fanboys out of the bedrooms, out of our parents' bedrooms, and made us mainstream. He made comic book collecting and comic book characters cool again, right? So much so that we have the biggest convention in the world, comic book convention, of course, right? And there's so many of them, and people are just coming up in droves to be a part of it, and it all starts with the character, with the comic books and the characters that we love, all of them. And yeah, we can for myself personally, I thank him for being part of what I am today. He helped shape my character and the things that I love, and kept bringing me back. I was not I didn't stay comic book collecting a collector through all my years, but I'd always found a way to draw me back in, and it's never too far away from my everyday life kind of thing, right? I always draw fond memories of it, and I always love coming back. So with that, I don't have a lot of Stan Lee signed stuff. I don't usually. I'm not a big fan of standing in line, long lineups to get a signature. But I only had two times where I was able. There was a chance for me to get that signature. One time, the latest one actually, he canceled last minute, and then the first time was a few years back. But having my kids there, it wasn't working out, so I had to pass on that one. But I do have some that I was able to purchase. This is one of them. This is the Uncanny X-Men number 32. This is CBCS. Make sure I get that. There we go. CBCS graded 7.0. Now this one, as you can see, beautiful signature, Stanley signature right there. Now this one I bought raw, and then I submitted to CBCS, and they do what's called a verified signature program, which means they will authenticate the signature even though they weren't there, right? So they stand behind the signature and know that it's authentic. Now PGX also has this program, which they will encapsulate in their verified signature program as well, but CGC does not. Okay, so just be careful out there if you do buy one raw and then you want to submit it for encapsulation or grading. CGC will still grade the comic book, but if you get a blue label, the signature will actually downgrade the actual grade of the book somewhat. I'm not sure exactly by how much, maybe just half a point, maybe a full point. That's up to them. And what they will do is because they consider that writing on the cover instead of a signature, because they didn't verify it, so therefore if it's your name, if you just wrote your name on there, it'd be the same thing. Okay, now they also could give you a green label, which is the qualified label. Now that means that they will actually grade the comic book as if the signature wasn't there, the writing wasn't there, and so they'll give you the actual grade of the comic book, and then give you a green label with a caveat basically that says that there is writing on the cover, or sometimes they will even say the name of the writing. If it's legible enough, they will put Stanley on Stanley name, Stanley written on cover, kind of thing. So I've seen that somewhere before as well. So just be careful when you're doing that. Yeah, if you that's why I sent this one to CBCS, because of course they have this verified signature program. All right, so that's one of them. And like I said, I didn't stand in line to get this signature. I bought this raw online, and then this is a cool one. Now this is of course New Mutants 100. Now this is CGC and a grade 9.0, as you can see the yellow label. So this was witnessed by CGC, and now this one is a cool one because it's got his signature in silver Sharpie there. That's why I like this one. But yeah, again, I didn't have this. I didn't stand in line to have this witnessed, but I did purchase it as is, and having this as a yellow label, that's pretty cool. And and the fact that it's silver, so yeah, and it's I don't have to have 9/8 for this. It's just I had a chance to pick this up at a really good price too, so that's why I like having this in my collection. And of course my most favorite one of them all, and this one here, Iron Fist number 14. Oh, and the significance of course of this one is of course it's the first appearance of X-Force right there, and it's also the number 100. This is the last issue of the first series of the New Mutants. All right, so moving on to, so this is Iron Fist number 14, CGC again, signature series. You can see by the yellow label, 5.5, and this is the first appearance of Sabretooth, one of my favorite villains. because he's so ferocious and he complements Wolverine, which is my other favorite character. When they go toe to toe, when they go at it, it is just phenomenal. Their fights are just epic, and that's why he's so well matched for him. But he made his first appearance with Iron Fist, right? Not Wolverine. So that's where it's pretty cool. And then of course there is Stanley's signature right there. That's there you go. So those are my three. That's all I have. But once again, it's like I said, I don't have a lot. I don't collect a lot of signature series myself. I'm not a huge fan of having cover signed. I would rather, actually, if anything, I would rather have either the back page or the inside page signed, even though you can't see it. It's there. But yeah, it's to me it's but these ones are pretty cool. Of course, I know that you can't be choosy when it comes to certain things. So, but oh, and just for a side note as well, his signature, as you can see, are so different from this one. You can see that in black, right? You can read that very well. This one somewhat, right? And of course this one here, it's got more of a slant. I've seen I like the ones with more of a slant on them, actually, right? This was in and around 2015 2016 signature, so it was a few years ago, and you can see, and but like last year to this year, I know his signature has degraded somewhat, of course, because of his motor skills, to the point where a lot of people, if it wasn't verified, it's really tough to see those signatures, because they were not this detailed anymore, right? So you kind of have to watch those. It's just kind of, there's no seeing any discrepancies, or you can't, you won't, you unless you were there, you really don't know that it's his signature anymore, right? So yeah, if you're looking to purchase any signature, just gotta watch for those, because it is tough. It wasn't so detailed. These ones are really pretty still. I like that one and this one the best, because they're so detailed. And then this one, just because it stands out in the silver ink better. So, but yeah. All right, so that's my little tribute to Stan Lee, and as my thank you to all the things he's created. Of course, I have a lot of comic books, not a lot of it. I mean, most of my comic books are Marvel, and of course, my favorite characters being his creations are of course there. So it's just my way of thanking for doing that for us, for myself personally. And sorry for having not being able to do too many videos lately, guys. I am in the middle of making some changes within personally and within the family. As you can see here, one of the things I'll give you a heads up on right now. Of course, as you can see, this is my view outside. It's raining light. It was raining lightly earlier. I'm hoping to change that. Nothing is for sure, nothing is written in stone yet, but like I said, I haven't made any moves yet, but if things work out and if things see the way they are, my scenery will change as well. So, and I'll keep you guys posted on that. That's why I haven't been making too many videos lately, but I will hope to make more videos soon as things calm down a little bit more in the personal side. And of course, with regards to comic book collecting, I'm also fine tuning my collecting strategies and style with the coming new year, and hopefully things will go a little bit different from there. So, but I still do love making videos, so I wanna continue this. well received. I can't believe that I have over 500 followers. It's just blows my mind that I would even get this many, to tell you the truth. I thought I'd just be making these video blogs just for myself, as a kind of a record. But love hearing all you guys' you know feedback. But yeah, so with regards to subscriptions, guys, I just want to give another shout out to some of my future subscribers. As usual, I'll put your name up there, and if you also want your name on any future videos, just subscribe to my channel. That's all I ask. I don't ask for I don't ask you to do a lot of stuff. But if you are a subscriber, just keep watching my videos, and then in future you will see your name. And of course, make sure you hit that like button, that notification bell. If you ring that notification bell, it'll make sure that you don't miss my future videos, so you don't miss your name on my videos. And of course, leave your comments down below. Tell me what your story is with Stan. What you like the most. What's the best. What's your favorite part of your collection that has the tie-in with Stan Lee? And I'd love to hear it. Because like I said, I just want to do this as a commemorative to him, and share that with all of you. All right. So with that, Comic Sniper here once again, along with, of course, the creator of Iron Man, Stan Lee, Mark III, my lovable sidekick there. Bidding you guys goodbye for now. Until the next video. Bye-bye.